try to understand what is skill, and skill can never be coming by watching videos and by listening to some expert. Okay, you can acquire knowledge, but you always have to substantiate that with continuous practice. So let's say I want to hire a swimming guy. If he knows a lot of knowledge about swimming, can I take him and put him onto the boat and say, now you swim from the middle of the river to the other side? If I put, people will collapse. Okay, there is no way they can do. So let's visualize, I have a person, two people, one person who has got a lot of knowledge about cars, lot of knowledge about driving, lot of knowledge about road rules, but has never driven a car. And there is another guy who doesn't have a lot of knowledge about all the types of cars, etc., but he has driven a car. If I have a Maruti 800, or if I have, let's say, Mercedes-Benz, any car, whom do I choose? I choose the person who has driving skill, not the credentials that he claims to be. Because whether it is an 800 or it is a Mercedes-Benz, just because I'm driving an 800, I won't give that, okay, let me give an opportunity to this guy who never drove a car. I will not give, because definitely I know that he will either hit the car or my life is at stake. Same way, skill cannot be acquired by watching videos or by listening to courses. I think a lot of people are addicted to watching a lot of courses which are there in Udemy and Khan Academy and all of that, but they are definitely useful, provided for every 2 hours of session, you practice 8 hours or 6 hours minimum, or at least double 4 hours you practice for every 2 hours. If you have that kind of a mechanism, those courses are fantastic. But if you don't practice it, there is nothing, you cannot acquire a skill. And always companies are going to look for, so if I want to recruit a programmer, he comes with, let's say, I got this certificate, that certificate, etc. I say, can you write a program? Basically from 1 to 5, I give 5 as input and it should print 1 to 5. And if you're able to put your pen on the paper and write that, then you have a skill. If you have written at least 5,000 lines of code, 10,000 lines of code, easily you should be able to write whatever program that I ask. That's how people check whether you are really good at something or you are knowledgeable. So to give you statistics, okay, so let's understand we are all good at walking. 20 years in our life, okay, 20 plus, 30 plus, all of us know walking. But do you know, as an individual at the age of 1 year, you relentlessly practiced for 6 months walking, okay, troubling your parents, nearby ones, etc. So an average, a toddler at 1 year of age takes 2,400 steps per hour, and per day, he takes at least around 12,000 steps per day. The moment he is tired, he will sleep. And the moment he is hungry, he eats, but immediately he'll start practicing walking. Okay, that's the reason walking kid is the kid who is walking is a very troublesome for the parents. They're always scared. Okay, where does he fall, etc. And you need to understand that this practice, he does it for 6 months relentlessly by taking 12 million steps. The current competent walking that you are enjoying is because at the age of 1 year, for 6 months, you have practiced the skill called walking relentlessly, as if there is nothing for me except, so you go up and you step down. You see left-hand side, you come right-hand side. So the research has showed that if you leave, you don't need a motivation, you don't need anybody educating you how to walk, etc. But just if you leave a kid without any temptations also, he will make 2 rounds of football courts easily in a day, without any motivation, without prompting by the parents, etc. So that is the importance. Skill is acquired only by practicing. From now on, if you want a job, identify a skill, start practicing every day, 1 hour, every Saturday, you decide, say, this is the skill that I want. I want to talk English language very well. Then take 3 months and say every day 1 hour, practice English. Okay. Every Saturday you say this is what. And you want to learn programming. You want to learn programming in Python. look at practicing every day 1 hour. You do write program 40 lines, make the 40 lines to 400 lines, 400 lines to 4,000 lines. And that is how you learn a skill, and then you are eligible for applying for a job.